we're gonna need some sort of sweet dessert to end our dinner tonight. So I thought I would make some blueberry whoopie pies. There is nothing like Maine blueberries. Unlike other high bush blueberry varieties, they're a low bush wild blueberry, and they're tiny, just like little pops of flavor that are perfect for baking. So I make blueberry pies a lot, but I thought whoopie pies would be fun. They're kind of like a cakey, spongy cookie sandwich with cream cheese filling, and I'm gonna add some blueberry jam to that filling. So to get started, I am going to whisk my dry ingredients. So I'm gonna start with 2.5 cups of flour. Then I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Kind of whisk that a little bit, and I'm just gonna add some lemon zest. I like to keep whole lemons in the freezer because they're so much easier to zest when they're frozen. And then I just throw the rest of the lemon back in the freezer, and I can defrost and juice it later or use it to garnish a cocktail or something. But I buy lemons when they're on sale, limes too, because they're expensive in that way. I just always have them on hand. So this will give the cake sort of a nice lemon flavor that'll go really well with the blueberries. So that looks good. Whisk it up. Now I'm going to mix my butter and sugar. So I've got a stick of butter, and I'm gonna get that going. It's room temperature, so it's softened a little bit. And I'm just gonna add a cup of sugar to that. I'm just gonna grab a spatula, make sure that the butter is really incorporated well with the sugar. Looks good. So now I'm going to add 2 eggs, one at a time, making sure that they're each really mixed in well. These are Moran's eggs. They're really great for baking, favorite of the French chefs. These are from Miranda. Then I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste, or you can substitute vanilla extract, same thing. That looks really good. I love using the vanilla bean paste because it has the flex like a real vanilla bean would that you don't get with the extract. So now I'm going to add in my dry ingredients and my buttermilk. I'm gonna sort of alternate between them. All right, that looks really good. It's kind of a sticky dough. Now I'm going to scoop the batter out onto parchment covered cookie sheets, and we'll get them into the oven. My cookies are out of the oven and they smell great. They look great. So I'm gonna let them cool and get started on the filling. I'm gonna make a cream cheese blueberry filling for them. So to the stand mixer, I'm going to add butter and cream cheese. 1/2 stick of butter, 4 ounces of cream cheese. I'm going to mix in a cup of confectioner's sugar. So now that's blended, and I'm going to add my blueberry jam. I made my own. You can use store-bought, but it's really easy just to mix some blueberries and sugar, a little bit of lemon zest on the stove until it gets to be a nice thick consistency like this. We buy blueberries when they're in season by the box, and I just freeze them. I usually separate them into freezer bags, enough for a pie, but I've also got extras to make jams and jellies or whatever else I might need blueberries for. I'm just gonna add a little bit of heavy cream just to thin it out a little bit. That looks great. So now I'm gonna fill my cookies. You can spoon the filling in, or you can use a piping bag to do it. These are gonna be the perfect summer treat. They'd be great for a picnic or barbecue in the summer to highlight the fresh berries.